everybody, and happy Saturday. I'm glad you are here with me, Rhonda, at the Junk Journal Diva. Today, I am excited to bring you yet another page idea in our Summerween 3-ring binder. So before we get started, there's a couple of things I want to bring you up to speed on. One is which this QR code will take you directly to Sandy's store. It will get you 15% off your cart upon checkout. And I would also like to recommend that you go and visit our design team. This is a great bunch of creators all working together with Sandy's Creations, and they are making some fabulous, fabulous stuff. I can't even begin to tell you what you are missing out on if you're not watching them create. So today we're going to be using black cardstock, pieces of the kit, and we're going to make a postage stamp themed page just for fun, right? Just for fun. I'm going to use the cover because I feel like some of my dies will fit on some of these creations, and then I don't have to waste the cover page. We always use our cover page. So with that being said, let's get started. I will show you. Now I do have a spider that goes here, and I have a flower that goes up here, and I think here, I can't remember, but I have those set aside. Here was our first page. I did the trick or treat, and this is the pocket. I still have to make a journaling card for there. And then on our next page, we did a giant pocket where I layered up the page, put a piece of ribbon across the top, put in some decorative corners, like photo holding corners, and that was with the 5 3/8 by 5 3/8 pages. And then I made this hidden writing spot for the stuffed belly band. And then we made, so far, because we're not done yet, the waterfall, and we made those out of the 5 3/8 pages. Okay, then today, let's see if that's all we've made. Yes. So today we're going to work on our postage stamp page. So the first thing I'm going to do is get a background on that page. And I think I'll go with, the, what did I do with the, they'll go with the bats. Now, I own both the digital, yeah, we'll go with the bats. I own both the digital and the, boy, my words are lost on me today, the digital and the paper collection, so I won't run out. And I was thinking about this one is actually what I was thinking about. But that's okay. We'll use that one in the next one. I will have to glue this down. Oh, before I get too much further, I wanted to thank Jenny. Jenny is the marketing director and social media director for Sandy. And she sent me this most beautiful greeting card. She made it herself, which makes it even more special. Look at that. The woman is so talented and such a dear friend. I don't want to read everything in here because it's just very personal, but she says, thank you. It's just thank you for all you do, and for being me, and appreciating our friendship. So Miss Jenny, we all love you. You're just one of the nicest people on the planet, and I absolutely am thankful that I have gotten to be a friend. So there we go. Thank you, Jenny. I will put this, I'm going to put this in my, I have a journal just for greeting cards and things that people send me. So you're going in there, girly. Thank you. All right, now let's get started on what we're up to here. I'm going to glue this page down, and then I'm going to take a break and cut my pieces out with the postage stamp backgrounds. This would be black on pink, etc., etc. They're going to be really darling and really cute, and then we're just going to put them on the page however, you know, as the mood strikes us. We're just going to start gluing them down. So with that being said, I'm going to get this page stuck. I think I'm out on this one. Pretty sure I ran out, guys. Maybe, is it just not? Yeah, look at that. I came to the end of it. All right, well, what I will do is I always I get an artist trowel and I pull that all out, and I use it down to nothing because none of us are rolling in dough, right? So we'll get this down, and then like I said, I'm going to cut away at our postage stamps, and when we come back we'll put those on just like so. And we're going to glue this one on here fairly even, like so. There we go. All right, we're halfway there. Okay, so when we come back, we'll be actually, I might even put one here just for fun. We'll see. We're going to get going, and when I come back, we'll have the stamps cut, and we'll be ready for business. See you in just... All right, guys, we're back. I got my corners cut, our photo corners cut, and I cut some pink ones, and I cut some black ones, and then I cut a bunch of stamps. Look at the little Spidey. Isn't he cute? He's kind of hard to see, but there he is. And then I did this one with the boo. Some of these were made from the collection cover. And we got this one. This was a scrap. Whoops, this was a scrap, and I thought it would make it cute little stamps. And then I cut this one out, the trick or treat. And these are our extras. And I did this guy. Felt like there were two, but there weren't. And we did this one. This one came off the cover as well. And look at the little kitty. He was a scrap. Isn't he cute? And then we got the little tiny trick or treat that came from the cover. This one came from the cover. This one came from the cover. Okay, we got lots to choose from. Okay, so I'm thinking there should be two of these. One can go on here, just like so, right? Let's get out my foam stickies because I think I might give these guys some thickness, right? Like a 3D effect, because it's a ring bound journal and we're not having to be careful with space. Let me get the foam, the adhesive thingamajigs that Sandy sent us in one of our kits, and I know I own them. Dun 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 dun. Right there, right there, right there. Okay, so first we're going to go with this one. And I think the first one we do will be our centerpiece, okay? Kind of messed that piece up. All right, let's go. We'll do this one. That one. And that one. I think that'll look nice. Okay, so let's turn this just like so. Let me cut it. All I'm doing is cutting it off camera, guys. Sorry to be getting this out so late. Honestly, it's just been a lot going on. Our adventure started early this morning because unfortunately we are now in a season of, well, let me just tell you what happened, if I haven't. Our neighbor, no, I think I did tell you guys, our neighbor, his cow tore up our corrals pretty bad, so we went yard sailing this morning, and I felt bad for the gentleman. He's really sick, and they're cleaning out his house before he passes away. So they were letting everything go at a really good price, you know, yay for us. But we found a crap ton of 2x4s so we can go repair the damage tomorrow. Okay, so we'll go here. I think it's going to be cute with it raised up, guys. I really do. Alright, so I'm going to try to get this centered. Try to get this centered as best as I can. Hang with me. Okay, now this one's going to go here. That looks to be about center, yes. Doing so far so good, as they say. All right, then this one, right? With, what did we say? This one. And then we'll do we want to do the kitty? I think we want to do the kitty. Well, do we want to do the kitty, or do we want something equally as pink? I kind of like the kitty. I kind of like the kitty. Yeah, we're going to do kitty. We will do the kitty. So anyhow, tomorrow we're going to go start fixing our corrals back. Okay, that's about center. And then kitty will get 2 of the smaller ones. And then, if I'm lucky, I'll get to do a little bit of crafting or something out there. It's always my hope, but we either wind up getting a late start, or once we get all the work done, there's just no time. Oh, poo, I dropped him. So anyhow, you get the idea. All right, let me get our page. So I'm going to do this guy in the center of our page, and then I'll go off camera and I'll just glue the rest of them down on the page around our cute little centerpiece right here. All right, let me get our page. This one's going to be a lot of fun. Look at that 3D. That is going to pop off the page, guys. Let me find what did I do with our page, y'all? Did I take it even out? Yeah, I did, because I glued the pink paper to it. Yes, I did. Is this it right here? This is it right here. Gotta remember where my holes are. Oh, I see. Right here. I see. Okay. So he's going to go right here in the center. Isn't that just too stinking cute? I love it. I absolutely love it. But I want to make sure it's going to stick. So I'm going to bring out the tacky glue. All right, I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to get the other ones on their perspective pieces, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I've almost gotten everything glued down, and we're adding our corners like so. Just like this. And I cut those little tabs off just because I felt like they really weren't necessary. Oh, I cut my little tabs off. So isn't it cute? Oh my goodness. So that is we only got a few more pages to do. And if I don't finish them all up, I will do a flip through later on down the road. But I just love it. I just thought that was the cutest thing. This one I haven't glued, but look. This one will go here. Just like that. Hey! I love it. All right. So that was this week's page. And I'm going to hopefully try and get some more work done on it before I do November's unboxing. And if not, then I will show it once I get the project going for November. Like in my first project share, we'll do a final flip through. Oh, stay paper. I just wanted one piece of paper to stick, you know what I mean? Alright guys, so I hope you'll leave me a thumbs up if you like what you see, and feel free to join me in my next video. Know that I sure do appreciate my subscribers. You guys are the best. Okay, we only have this one to go, and this page is done. I'm still kicking around the idea of adding lace to every single page if there's room, right? I just am sure thinking about it. I just love that little spider. He's a tiny one, but he's there. Okay, we'll put these little pink pockets on. I did that one in black. I probably should do this one. No, because it didn't have a black backing. We'll just do it in the pink. Okay, if it's not matched up perfect, right? It is okay, Rhonda. We don't need perfection, because no matter how you look at it, it is just too cute. Okay, so we'll get this. He's stuck to my finger. I have a funny story before I get out of here, guys. So when we were living in another house, my kids were pretty small. We had this spider move in, and he was above my entertainment center, and my kids wanted to keep him because it was winter. and they opted to call him Jorge, right? So Jorge was pretty well behaved most of the time. And one night we were playing 500 rummy at the dining room table, which was in the same area as Jorge, right? And he decided to go on a walkabout, unbeknownst to us, until we were playing the rummy. And I looked down at, I don't know why I did. I guess maybe I felt something odd. I looked down on the floor and I told my daughter, hey, Jorge. And she looks up where Jorge normally lived. And I was like, no, he's crawling towards your foot. And she was like, okay, Mom, he's got to go. So poor Jorge, he got evicted. But we moved him out to our sunroom, which was attached to our laundry room, so he did not freeze. All right, I love it, guys. I am thoroughly pleased with how my page turned out. Yay! So now I'll get the holes punched. They go this way, yeah. I was like, oh dear Jesus, don't let me figure out that I put that all on backwards. But there we go. That goes in our ring binder as a page. Yay. I will clean up my mess here, and I will leave you guys for the moment. And I'll see you next Saturday when we do yet another page. I'll see you then, and I'll also see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend.